Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this morning I had a little bit of extra time to get ready, so I thought that I would sit down in front of the camera, do a little relaxed get ready with me, super casual, and just talk to you about things that are going on in my life. The first thing that I want to say is if you follow me on Instagram, and I'll link it below so you guys can go look for yourselves, that I met, not only did I meet Charlotte Tilbury last night at the Grove, like she had an event, whatever, but I met her. I had a conversation with her 3 times. But I also met, here on YouTube, she's known as Glamlifeguru. I met Tati last night, and that was the most exciting thing that I think has happened to me in a while. I know, I should be freaking out over like Charlotte Tilbury, but like, no. I'm freaking out way more over meeting Tati because if you watch her videos, you know what I'm talking about, but she is just the biggest role model to me in so many different ways. And I'm not gonna get into it, but it was just, it meant so much to me that like we spoke and we had like a really relaxed conversation, and she wasn't awkward, she wasn't rude. It wasn't like, okay, enough of this conversation already, like I'm too important for this, gotta go. No, not like that at all. She's like having a conversation with me like she could talk to me for hours, and it was just so amazing. And she's just even more sweet in person than she is on camera, and even more beautiful. Oh my god, like you watch her videos and she's flawless, like she's flawless in person too. It was crazy. It was like, oh my god, like I was like, don't look at me. But anyways, that's just all I wanted to say. But I guess now we should probably start putting makeup on our faces. I'm just gonna go straight in with my Too Faced Hangover RX primer. This stuff is pretty cool because it's kind of like more of a lotion than it is a primer. It has electrolytes in it, and it also has coconut water and probiotics. So it's really gonna help with like bringing your skin back to normal, because after a long night's sleep my skin kind of looks a little bit dull in the morning, and this kind of helps wake it up. So I use that, and then I will go in and fill in my gigantic pores with some sort of silicone based primer. The one that I'm using right now is this Smashbox Photo Finish primer, but I do want to try a new one. This one isn't my favorite, and I don't find that it really helps prolong the wear of my makeup, which is what I want my primer to do. And it's literally nearly finished, so I need to get a new one anyways. But I'm just going to be putting this on my nose and on my forehead, and then I'm just going to kind of smooth it over lightly just underneath my eyes, so that when I put down my concealer and corrector, it's not going to settle into the fine lines as much as it normally would. I don't know what it is. Anytime that I put on any sort of concealer underneath my eyes, it always creases no matter what. Like, I try everything and it always creases just a little bit. Okay, so this is real talk right here. I'm going to show you how I actually do my makeup. So the first thing that I have been doing recently is I have noticed that when I take pictures, I have a bit of darkness just right around here in this area of my face. So I like to kind of counteract that, and it's also kind of red in this area. So I mix a little bit of the NYX HD concealers in the shade CW05, which is this like nude flesh tone right here. And then I also mix it with the green corrector right here. So I just put them both just like a drop on the back of my hand, like so, and then I'm going to mix them together. Oh, that's hard to do. Okay, and then I'm just going to take what's on my finger, kind of draw a line right around here, and then draw a line right around here. And then I'm just going to take whatever else is extra and put that over any of my like red spots that I have going on my face, just because the green counteracts the redness. So I do that. And I also put some on my nose because my nose gets super red, and then you look really funny. But the reason that I don't put like some sort of peach tone to counteract the darkness, or like purple tone over here, is because I find that on camera it shows up more red with the shadow, so I want to kind of counteract that redness, so that's why I do that. But underneath my eyes, I also get a lot of darkness no matter how much concealer I put, so I've been using this light peach corrector by Bobbi Brown, and the peach tones counteract the like blues and purples that I have going on under here. So I just tap this in underneath my foundation to kind of conceal the darkness before I go in with my foundation, because I don't want to have to put so much product on top of my foundation. So I just go like this. I could even go, honestly, one shade darker and get the shade Peach instead of light peach, which I might do. I just haven't had enough time to go and pick it up. But we're doing this right now. Work with what we got. Okay, so at this point I actually, I look so funny. At this point I like to go in with a beauty blender, so I'm just gonna go and dampen this and I'll be right back. Okay, so whenever I squeeze the water out of these, my nails always get into it and I just accidentally took out a huge chunk of my beauty blender. I'm gonna need to go pick up another one. But basically, once it's dampened, I just kind of go and start rough blending everything out just a bit. So now I'm going to go in with my foundation, and today I'm going to mix in my new favorite foundation ever, and this is the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse, and I have the shade Sandy Beige Medium 1. If you have not tried this foundation, this will be your new favorite drugstore foundation, and possibly your favorite foundation just of life. I don't know what the hell is in here, but my skin looks amazing every single time I use it. But I'm also just gonna mix in probably half a pump of the True Match Luby foundation, just because this one does give a bit of a demi-matte finish, which means that it's not quite dewy, but it's not quite matte. It's kind of like in between, but I want it to be a little bit more dewy, and I don't have like something to kind of mix in. So I'm just gonna I just did one pump of each, and I'm just going to mix those two on the back of my hand. And then I'm just gonna take whatever's on my finger, put it on the side of my face. The reason why I don't like to pick the product up straight with the brush is because I feel like it absorbs way too much product and deposits too much product just in one place. So I like to spread it out, even though I look like a crazy person. And then I'm gonna go in and blend it out. And I'm just gonna use my beauty blender today because I just don't feel like using brushes. But basically, I'm just going to be pushing this into my skin. So fun fact, about, I think it was 2 months ago now, I finally went to makeup school and I am officially a professional makeup artist, which is pretty cool because I've been wanting to do that for a while, but I could never find a school that I found would fit my personality that well, because I didn't want such like a strict school. I kind of wanted it to be very relaxed, very hands-on, a very comfortable learning environment, because I just feel like I learn the most that way, and I like feel the most comfortable kind of just trying new things, and I don't feel as awkward, you know, the first time that you're putting makeup on somebody else in like a professional setting with your makeup kit and you're like, oh my god, this is like so different. I wasn't like stressed out, and I didn't feel awkward, and I didn't feel weird if I made a mistake, because it was just like just a friendly environment. I went to the Los Angeles makeup school, by the way. I'll link their website below just in case anyone is interested in going to school. That's a really good one. It's located in Hollywood. And they're so sweet, and it's so affordable, and it was just amazing. But then I started to apply for pro cards, and I have been the biggest fan of Sigma for so long, and I got this in the mail yesterday. And I freaked out because it was just like, oh my god, I'm a Sigma Pro partner. I don't know, it was just really exciting. I don't know if I'm weird for thinking that that was like the coolest thing ever, but I did think that it was the coolest thing ever, so whatever. Now I'm just gonna put a little bit of Max Fix Plus in, and then I'm gonna blend it out again with my beauty blender. Just rough blend just to make sure that everything is smooth, and we're kind of like setting the foundation now. So now I'm just gonna go in with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is in NW20. I'm taking a drop just on my finger, and it's always so hard to just get a little bit out of this bottle. It always comes out way too much. So I feel like I kind of want to make a room tour video soon, but I don't know if this is just me, but do you kind of feel like your room is just never complete? Because I've been feeling like that. I'm like, oh, I still want to do this, I still want to do that, I want to change this, I want to change that, I don't want to do my video yet because I'm just going to change everything and I just want my room to be perfect. But then I'm like, you're always changing your room. Is it ever going to be perfect? Are you ever just going to be satisfied with the way it looks? And then I was thinking, probably not. You guys know that I have a purple accent on this side of my room, and I kind of want to take all the purple out of my room. Like, I want to paint the wall white. I want to get rid of my purple throw and my purple pillows and just kind of do like a white, silver, and gold theme. which I kind of have going on mixed in with the purple, but I'm so sick of the purple that I really just want to get rid of it. But I don't know if I'm actually going to end up doing that. Anyways, next I'm taking my new, like, favorite palette ever at the moment, and this is the Kat Von D Shade Light palette, and I'm going to be taking the shades Levitation and Lyric, and I am going to just take that on my Sigma F35 brush, which I get questions about all the time, and I'm just going to mix those two shades, and I'm going to set my under eye area, but I'm gonna like blend inward with my beauty blender, and then I'm gonna go straight in with that because I don't know why, but my under eye always creases. So I'm just using my Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and I'm taking that on a Sephora 49 brush. It's like their angled blush brush, and I love this for setting my face. Don't ask me why, but I don't like using like a huge puffy brush to set my face. I prefer this. And I make sure to set my nose a lot because my whole damn face is dry except for my nose. Giant pores, and I always get oily, and my makeup always like slips off my nose first. So we're gonna set that. And now we will bronze. So back to the Give Me Sun, and I'm just going to be starting this up on my temples. Okay, so now I'm going to take this shade right here from the Kat Von D palette. It's called Shadow Play. And I'm just taking it on the same brush, and I'm just going to take that slightly underneath where I put that color. Not quite in the hollows of my cheek, just like right kind of into them and above them. Blending into the Give Me Sun, but nothing too precise still. Then I'm going to take my Makeup Geek round blush brush, and I'm going to be taking the shade Subconscious, which is the shade right here, and I'm just going to take one dab, hit off any excess, and then really go into the hollows and bring it back towards my ear as much as possible. And same on the side. And then I'm just going to blend it up. If you guys want to see my in-depth contouring video where I explain to you the difference between bronzing and contouring, where to put your blush, where to put your highlight, I'll link that video below. And then I'm just going to take a break on the face really quickly and just fill the brows in because the brows. And boom, brows are on. It's so funny because when most people are filming videos, they're always like, oh my god, you should see the mess that I create while I'm filming. It's like all over my desk. I am the type of person that while I'm filming, I like put things back in their place because I don't want to have to deal with the mess after. Like, I gotta go. I don't have time to sit here cleaning everything up. But anyways, I am so excited because obviously I told you last night I was at a Charlotte Tilbury event, and you can't go to an event without buying something because they're just talking about how amazing everything is. So I finally splurged and got the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow Face Sculpt and Highlight Palette. Hell yes. So it's really cute packaging. You kind of like pull off one side, pull off the other. You open up the little box and you get this beautiful, oh my god, it's so beautiful. This is, oh my god, the packaging is like, oh, can you see that? I don't want to blind you, but oh my god. And then you open it up and you have these beautiful powders, sculpt and highlight. So we're just gonna go ahead and use these today. And I guess I'll start with the sculpt. Screw it, we're gonna start with highlight first. Okay, so I'm just going to be taking this Morphe G8 brush, and I'm going to take a little bit of the highlight shade. A lot of it. And I'm just going to put this on the tops of my cheekbones. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Okay, do you see that? Do you see that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, and then I'm gonna take a little bit just down the center of my nose. I'll take a bit on my Cupid's bow. dab whatever's extra on my chin and forehead. But like, oh my god. I just want to like dunk my entire face in this. It's so pretty. Wow. Okay, so then we're going to go ahead and use a little bit of the sculpting powder. I'm going to take it on the Real Techniques brush, dab my brush in there a little bit, and just kind of go over this area. Oh my god, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I'm going to use two blushes. I'm going to use the Kat Von D blush in Essex and the Bobbi Brown blush in Nectar. Last time I was at Sephora, by the way, I did not see this blush on display, but I think they might still have it online. But last night, Charlotte was talking about this technique that she uses called like the swirl and pop. So she has blushes that like, I don't know how to explain them. They're just like a circle of like a lighter blush shade, and then in the center it's like a darker blush shade. And basically you swirl your brush around in one shade and you swirl it on the apples of the cheek, and then you pop your brush into the darker shade and you pop that in the center of like your cheek, the apples of your cheek. So I'm going to try that technique with using two different shaded blushes. This one's lighter than this one. And I'm just going to be taking that with my blush brush, and I'm going to start with the Bobbi Brown one. I'm going to swirl my brush in, tap off any excess, smile, and then swirl. And I'll kind of bring it into these colors over here. And then I'm going to take a pop of the darker shade and just pop that in the center. On a normal day-to-day basis to go to work, because I work actually now at the Los Angeles Makeup School, I normally don't put any eyeshadow on just because I never usually have time. But today, I do. So I'm just going to throw some neutral shades on because, you know. And we're back. So today I'm going to be using one of the new Bite Beauty lipsticks, a hand-cut lipstick. So they, instead of having a bullet shape, they're flat at the top. And the whole idea of this is that when you have the bullet shaped top, there's like a wax barrier, and the creamiest part of the lipstick is on the inside. So what she did was she cut off the top, got rid of the wax barrier around like the whole top outside of the lipstick, and got you straight to the good stuff. I am just going to be lining my lips first with the NYX retractable lip liner in the shade Sand Beige. And now we're going to go in with the lipstick. Definitely is smooth. I like it. I like the color. It's very pretty. Okay, so this is the finished look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this talk through, get ready with me / first impressions on a couple of products that I tried. I'm gonna list everything that I used in this tutorial in the description box below to make it easier for you. If you're interested in anything and you don't want to find it yourself, I got you. I got it down in the description box. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you like this kind of video. I would be down to do it more often. I think that's all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.